Hey there folks, Tip here, Stupid Gardener. It is an absolutely beautiful day here in North Carolina. We are about a week out going into November, and it's going to be pushing about 80 degrees today. So a beautiful day and a perfect day to thin out our strawberry patch and start transplanting over here into our new raised bed. And as you can see, I got a whole bunch of strawberries in here, and I need to thin these out, and I want to expand this and give them a little bit more room to grow and send out their runners. So I'm going to be putting, some into these into this bed right here. And so we'll go over today, transplanting these and getting them over. And these are the Everbearing strawberries. I have a couple other videos on this page, and you can go back and take a look at them and what they looked like when I first planted them, and what they look like now. So hang tight here. We'll go over pulling these up, thinning them out, and we'll take a look at the root system and how we're going to transplant these. Okay, now, so we're going to work on transplanting our Everbearing strawberries into our new bed. And as you can see here, I took down a layer of this cedar around the whole top here. This should be deep enough to handle the roots of our strawberries, and I can save this and use it on our other beds that we'll be putting in over here. And like I said, these were kind of expensive, so any way I can save some of these and extend my beds without buying another one will be perfect. So but that should work out fine. Now I've got a whole bunch of compost in here. It's the compost that I've been working on over the past year or so. And one great thing about this compost, when I screened it off, I got all this nice biochar that's in here. And I have a whole video that I did on making biochar and putting it into your raised garden bed and into your compost. And so all those microorganisms that are in this soil will get into these cells here, and they'll really start feeding this soil and holding a lot of moisture and feeding the root system of our Everbearing strawberries that we'll be putting in here. So I'm going to be working on thinning some of these out and transplanting some of them, and I just pulled one of them, and here it is here. And this was one of the main plants, and I'm going to plant this over here. And also, as you notice, there's a little runner that grew out from this, and that's a whole nother plant that I can plant and put in, and this will put out runners, and they will just keep going and going. And as you see, there's a runner that's coming off the runner. So these things have really spread out, and I probably overbought when I first got these. I knew they're going to send out runners, but I didn't think they're going to send out the runners like they have. So I'm going to try and spread these out a little bit more and allow them really to grow throughout this bed, and really send out runners and really start growing. So I'm going to start up with that. And also, you can keep pulling off these runners, and you can plant them anywhere, because this is a perfect ground covering if you got an area in your yard that you just want to grow these wild. And I'm kind of thinking about, I may put some back where our wildflowers are in the back there, and just let them grow and kind of be like a ground covering back there. And I'll be able to pick the strawberries. I'll have to fight the birds for them back there, but I will be just letting them kind of grow wild back there. And you can really put these in any area of your yard, because these strawberries will grow wild anywhere. So so we're going to work on getting these planted in. And really, when you're transplanting them, you want to pull them and get them in the ground as soon as possible, so you're not shocking them. And so I'm going to get this one planted and start moving over some more, and we'll keep taking a look at them, see how far we have progressed and what it's all going to look like. So just kick back and relax and watch. Okay, we got some of our Everbearing strawberries transplanted over, and I was really just pulling them off the edge there. Boy, they're really in there thick. So I'm going to be putting a few more in here, kind of finish off this raised bed here, and I'll I'll be pulling out some more probably in the middle there, and I think I'm going to put some up behind those wildflowers there and get them in there for next year. Maybe next spring that'll really spread out there in the back and get some good ground covering going back there. But so far so good. You know, I've been watering them as I put them in. I'll give them a good watering after I'm done. And I believe we're supposed to get some showers tomorrow and into Monday. So it's a good time to transplant them. And plus they're getting all this beautiful sun here today. So hopefully these will spread around and we'll have a whole bunch of strawberries next year. Everything up. Like I said, I got to put in one more row here. I'll grab a few more out of here, and I'll be transplanting some more probably up behind the wildflowers. And probably within a couple of weeks, I'm going to get some white straw. And as the weather gets colder, I'm going to cover this bed with that white straw, as well as this bed also. And that'll just protect them for when the colder weather's going to hit sometime, you know, late November into December, and just kind of insulate them until the springtime. Then you can just pull that off. But it's good to protect your strawberries, especially if you live in a colder region. So I'm glad I finally got this done. I've been putting this off for a couple of weeks, been kind of busy. So I guess I'll sign off from here, and I want to thank everyone for watching. And if you're not a subscriber, please do. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you got a comment, put them down below. Especially if you have a comment about any of your strawberries that you're planting, or if you use Everbearing strawberries like I do. I'd love to hear how you have done over the years with them. So I guess I'll sign off from here. So again, this is Tip from The Stupid Gardener. Everyone take care. I'll see you on the next one. God bless.